be amazed. And my only frustration is getting this information out to the public is so difficult. The education system, like the big history project that I mentioned, it's a no-brainer that children, the stupid thing is, children love this stuff. I talked to my 6-year-old niece about quantum physics. I mean, I've only got to go to the planets. And I talked to her about the universe, and she absolutely loves it. It's you know, I don't know what we have to do to get this out there. As Kate quite kindly said, I've written one of the few courses in quantum computers. The quantum computers, anybody young here?
No.
No, there isn't really. I was except for Kate's father, there's nobody young here. But you want to get your children and rallies into the quantum computer, it's going to change the world. And this is not about quantum computing, about quantum consciousness, but I will mention it because it means all this stuff is real. This stuff that I'm going to tell you now is science. It is as real as gravity, magnetism, you know, the 4 fundamental forces, gravity, electromagnetism, strong nuclear, weak nuclear, which is radiation. All of those classical forces we know pretty well. The quantum stuff, whoa, it's a different kind of fish. So, I've broken it up into 2 parts. Part 1 is science. It's as real as everybody sitting here has been validated thousands. Do you mind at the back? Have you got indigestion or was it the chair? This is all fact. And it's indisputable. Einstein couldn't explain it, no one can explain it. The great thing about quantum physics is that you've just got to know what it does. You don't have to know how it does it because no one knows. And that's the truth, and that's the beauty of all these things. Does anybody know anything about quantum entanglement?
Mm-hmm. Tiny little bit.
Yeah, you're going to love it, honestly. And superposition is even better. So part 1, which is going to be about half an hour, then we'll have about a 10-minute break. This part 1 is factual. Part 2 is unbelievable. Part 2 is something I believe in. There's something I'm going to teach you here called collapsing the wave function, which is, write that down, remember it, the most important statement ever. And all the science is asking what collapses the wave function. Don't worry, I'll tell you what it means. Here, it's almost obvious that consciousness is somehow collapsing the wave function. And believe it or not, nature is preventing us from finding out. Now, isn't that? You must start to think, this guy looks like a nutter, and I thought he was. Nature is we have the equipment to check out what's happening with collapsing the wave function, and nature stops us. Wow, indeed. The more wows, the better. Well, yeah.
They're not ready to find
It's so fantastic. This guy, who's a real nerd, I couldn't get a photograph of him because it was all, I had to pay $10 or something. Dean Radin, he's just one of my heroes. He's a great bloke, great speaker, PhD, and he's dedicated his. Everybody says consciousness. Probably is consciousness collapsing the wave function. And he said, I'm sick of talking about. I'm going to prove it. And honestly, very, very difficult to prove, which I'll show you. He almost proves micro psychokenesis, and that is like telepathy, precognition, clairvoyancy. This is at a quantum level, not at a classical level. So it doesn't mean I can transmit my thoughts, but what is happening, or what is very probably happening, is that consciousness is collapsing, is being projected externally and affecting matter at a quantum level. Now, science, of course, peer-reviewed science, of course, is saying they're putting them through the hoops, and he's replicated the work. And look at this, this is 2019. Well, I can never say their name. Well, a sec, and still Fry, what a stupid name. These two guys have critiqued it. And they have only in the last month said, no, you're going to have to do better, and Dean Radin's gone bananas, and it's all good fun.
Hey, you know how you said it was nature that was preventing us from getting answers? What if it was human nature that was preventing us from getting answers?
Yeah. It's that simple, great question, and I can't disprove it. It's on such a fundamental level that it's not humans, it is nature. Oh, thanks. You don't have to put your hand up to shout out, but yeah. You want to use the bathroom? Or, oh, no, yeah. Oh, hey, Trevor, come in. And in conclusion, yes, sit where you want, mate. It's his birthday yesterday. I'm sorry, what's your name? If you could just say your name for your questions, and I would love to know.
My name is Bodhi.
Is what?
Bodhi.
Bodhi, yes.
Like the tree.
Yeah.
My question is, when you say nature, are you referring to biological nature, or nature is in all things that exist?
All things that exist. It's at an incredibly fundamental level that it's preventing us from knowing. And let me get on to it. Rather than just say it, I'll get on to it and explain it. But there's no question that this is what is happening. I've only just started, Trev, so it's only good. So, I will begin by talking, so here's part one. And we have two phenomena. The double slit, which is, it's called the beautiful. Has anybody heard of the double slit? Yeah? Yeah, the double slit is known scientifically as the beautiful experiment. Because it's so easy to explain what it does and so impossible to say what. By the way, I'm handing all these slides out, but carry on photographing me if you want.
Yes.
And this is entanglement. So I'm going to start with entanglement. Wow. Quantum entanglement. What happened was, scientists, they always feel as though we now know everything, you know, eureka. And to be honest, in the classical world we do. But the first second they went subatomic, they realized, wow, everything was weird, and I mean really weird. The gravity doesn't exist, time. I will prove to you later, in about half an hour, I'll prove to you that events that have already occurred can be altered. And in fact are altered. All the time at the quantum level. So we've got to remember we're talking quantum, not classical.
We already have heads exploding.
Yeah, it's wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, because it is an unbelievable subject. But wait, your head looks slightly more. Entanglement. Sorry, look. So first of all, gravity doesn't work. Strong nuclear doesn't work, which keeps atoms together. Weak nuclear, which is radiation, doesn't work. Electromagnetism, which is obviously electricity and magnetism, none of it works at this level. And then not only that, very, very strange things started happening, like entanglement and superposition. Superposition being the more important, and tunneling and all the others. But weird things happen, and it's all based on a wonderful quantum physicist called Werner Heisenberg. And he started the uncertainty principle. Now, at a subatomic level, and by the way, subatomic just means like an electron, a proton or a neutron, and the quarks inside it, and a photon. And we normally work on a photon simply because its polarization is easy to control. A photon is a unit of light. And I'll get onto that, I'll explain that better. Oh, hi, Megan, how are you? Come through.
Thank you.
Right, oh,
Jump on the freeway.
Oh, yeah, no, that's right.
Thank you.
So, I've only just started my video. We're just talking about the subatomic world being weird. Scientists could not believe it. And one of the things, Werner Heisenberg, the uncertainty principle was that you can never know the momentum and the location of a subatomic particle. Which, and it's not because the equipment isn't good enough, it's just you can't know it. So, in classical physics, if I picked up
you
a
can't
book...
know both.
Thank you